Hello, everybody. It's me, your boy Cryptid, here to bless you guys with some more Zenless Zone Zero news and some tips and tricks to help you start out the game when it comes out. Now, let's talk about the resources first. Like the pulls you get, the energy, and the resources you need to level the people up. Alright, so starting with the pulls, you need to make sure you don't use more than what you get on the standard banner. It is the standard banner for a reason. It's always going to be there no matter what. You do not need to rush it. What you need to do is save all your premium currency, save everything you can, and only use the standard banner pools that the game gives you on the standard banner. You don't need to go above and beyond. And this is just for free to play and light spenders, but spending on the standard banner doesn't really help you out in the long run. There's always going to be power creep, and spending money on the standard banner now isn't really going to help you in the future because all those characters you're going to get is just going to be replaced anyway. So just refrain from spending more than you need on the standard banner and just save up what you can on premium banners. Now, going over to the energy, you want to make sure that once you unlock the energy that you use it as soon as you can and have it on that regenerating cycle. You do not want to waste energy. You want to make sure you do what you need to do and don't waste it on things like the gear. Now, we also need to talk about the resources for leveling up your characters. It's the beginning of the game. They're going to flood you with resources and you're going to think you're going to be getting all that the entire time. And when in reality, they're just giving you a boost of resources for just enough for a couple characters. You want to focus on the characters you want to level up. Don't focus on leveling up too many characters at the same time because it's just going to gimp you in the long run. You want to make sure you level up a core selection of about 3 or so characters to make sure you can get to the end game, and then once you get to the end game, you then level up your second team and so on and so forth. Don't try and level everyone up at once. Do it little by little so you don't run out of resources and you end up having to farm more instead of farming what things that need to be farmed like gear and such. Now, another tip is you need to find your own playstyle. You need to find out what characters work for you, play the different trials, find out what elements you like, what playstyle you like, if you want to fight up close, if you want to fight in range, or if you like to play the big tanky characters. You need to find something that you like to do, your little niche in the community. You need to figure out what style you want, figure out what characters correlate with that, and work your way up from there. Now that goes along with don't wasting your resources. So test out the characters, figure out what you want, level up those core characters, and go on from there. Don't waste it on characters you might like. So do trials, do all that. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is the quests. So you need to do all the quests, try and do as many quests as you can, including the side quests. The side quests open up a lot of different shops. They open up the W Engine shops, the coffee shops. And if you don't know, the coffee shop offers a once a day stamina refresh. So you want to make sure you open that up as soon as possible so you can use that extra stamina. Do all the side quests, of course, do the main quests. Progress as far as you can so you can unlock as much as you can. All these things will help you in the long run, help you progress faster, get stronger faster, and that's essentially the point, is to reach the end game as fast as possible and get the best characters. Now, when you're completing the different stages and getting the different stars, you want to try and max out the stars when you can so you don't forget about them. Because when you get to upgrading your world tier and everything like that, you need a certain amount of stars to upgrade it. So do it while you're there on that stage so you don't have to backtrack and do all these different levels. Now, of course, if for some reason you can't do it at that time, try your best and then backtrack, but as far as you can. Try and do all the stars as soon as possible. It'll just save you from having to backtrack and do all that, so you can just immediately upgrade your world tier when you have it. It also gives you all that premium currency that you get for the stars, so, win's a win. And you need to make sure that at the beginning of the game, don't get derailed by the TV system. There's going to be a lot of it going on, but don't worry, it's mainly for story reasons. It'll have you play it for a little bit, but once you get later into the game, you're not going to see it as often. So don't get derailed by how many TVs you see or how long you're in the system at the beginning, because it's not going to be that same thing the whole time. So just make sure that you're taking your time and don't get derailed by the TV system. It can be daunting sometimes, but it'll be fine in the future, trust me. Now, like I said before with the energy, don't focus too much on gear. When you're leveling up, the gear is really not going to be that important. You'll get what you get. It'll be fine at the beginning. You only really want to get gear once you hit the later stages and get hard stuck at the end, when you're leveling up and everything. That's when you want to focus on gear, but at the beginning, focus on getting to the end, getting materials to level up your characters, so on and so forth. Gear can wait until you have everything set up, because you can have the best gear in the world, but if your characters are stuck under level, it's not really going to help them that much. So you also gotta make sure you get the highest rarity you can get, because farming it too early, you'll get a bunch of 4 stars and so on and so forth, and it's just not going to be worth it. Just wait till you can get as far as you can, level up as fast as you can, do all those quests, and then you can start grinding gear. Because I know that's every gacha gamer's perfect end game, is spend all your energy, grind the gear you need, and then wait another day, because of course you're not going to get what you need. Now, the last tip is more of a combat-centric tip, and it's going to be utilizing switch canceling. Now, if you've been playing Wuthering Waves or anything like that, you'll already be familiar with the mechanic. Switch canceling will increase your DPS significantly, because you'll be able to send out a character, do an animation, and switch characters while they continue that animation. It's just something to help you get your muscle memory through, make sure you're trying to do it from the beginning. So once you get to the end game, you won't have to relearn it. Once you're playing through the story, doing what you can, trying it as much as possible, getting that muscle memory into your system, it'll increase your gameplay to the next level. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Some tips and tricks to help you get started in Zenless Zone Zero. And I want to thank you all for watching. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/CryptidBeast. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.